New Bitcoin all-time high this month. Watch me. 3rd of October. Pentoshi. If the buying continues at this rate for BTC ETFs, we are going to end up with a lot of people on the sidelines in the very near future. If we see the same amount next week as shown here, we'd probably get a God candle at new all-time highs. 18th of October. The question I have to you, why pay more, figuratively? This guy has 800,000 followers. Today we are talking about what will be happening with Bitcoin next, from the only person who got it right for the last 2 months already, I think, right? And we also talk about certain memecoin peaks on the marketplace, kind of overview of the memes on the marketplace currently. I'm right with the current metas, like I'm right with everything recently. Probably should be making way more money than I'm making currently from it, but I think it will come with time. I think market just needs a bit of time to realize, because some of the mistakes I've actually done in the last several weeks that costed me like mid 6 figures at least is selling too early, because I was just too early. I did not wait till the market sees what I see, right? Like this video, subscribe to this channel. You're not getting this type of content anywhere, man. You are not getting it. Maybe from Connor and Shane, maybe, right? But anywhere. And let's start. Let's check out Bitcoin situation. $68,000 yesterday. Oh, we were panicking. Oh, we were correcting. Who the fuck told you that we will be reversing and coming back higher? I told you. I even gave you that max we go is like 66.9. We are forming this range, should be breaking out. So what I'm seeing currently is that we should be seeing 68.4 thousand dollars. And some people are saying like, Stan, yes, you put out targets out there, but you don't explain them, guys. Most of the technical fucking analysis is fugazi in the first place. Everyone just, if you would put 10 technical analysts in one room, they will never fucking agree on anything. It's like interpretation. It's more about pattern recognition. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I'm analyzing the sentiment. I'm checking out what was happening 1 year ago, what was happening 3 years ago. This is more about pattern recognition and sentiment. And obviously, I'm using some technicals as well. I'm talking to some people. I have some people on my team, guys, right? And despite the fact I'm not that TA god guru out there, I'm fucking right for the last 2 months. How this can be possible? How, right? Everyone, like all these people on YouTube or Twitter, they're specifically trying to avoid any predictions in the content because they don't want to get the backlash, because they're afraid, right? I'm just giving you predictions. I'm wrong. I'm telling I'm wrong. You've seen me being wrong in this summer. Like I lost like $300,000-$500,000 on leverage because I was wrong. Currently, I don't think I'm wrong, to be honest. Too many people are sidelined. Lots of you guys are probably sidelined, and I'm screaming about this to you. So what I do expect is us going to 68.4, and man, what will be happening after is fucking crazy. I do think that this weekend is very, very important one, because what usually happens, people, they're risking before the weekend. Well, I'm probably going lower. This is the weekend. Nothing is happening the weekend. This is just weekend pump. I don't trust weekend pumps. People will be like not paying attention to the market. Man, what I'm seeing is that we should be going actually to $68.4 thousand today. And what's going to happen next is crazy. Just if we are printing fat green candle from there, we might be at all-time highs on Sunday and around Sunday, Monday already. This is something I expect. I'm actually expecting big, fat, green candle. $68.4 thousand. Thick green candle, right? If that's not happening, we'll probably go to the bottom of the range, correct? But anyway, I do expect BTC all-time high and continuation higher. But I do honestly think that this is the scenario. And as mentioned, I think this is a very, very small candle. Like this big, fat, black candle is just too small, guys. We need to make this big, black candle a bit larger out there, right? So yeah, like, man, this is crazy. This weekend is, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped because you took profits, because you exited, because you're not in the market, because you're not paying attention. Man, I'm so pumped. I'm shaking on my fucking seat, on my fucking chair. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I know that I am positioned for the degen mania out there. Probably not the best position out there. Probably I could have been positioned better, but it is what it is. We'll see, guys. We'll essentially see. Coming back to our situation in the marketplace, we have Frog climbing up, CTO token, fucking Cabal. We also have Bulk, which is at $17.7 million market cap. We pumped to almost 30 million. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy if you actually think about that. Pure supply control, it's crazy. It's from the Feather deployer in the first place. So I'm not sure. Like, as mentioned, here you're at the fucking mercy of the dev. What's interesting happened is that we've also seen a launch of Frogs token, which is kind of connected with the collection of Bitcoin Frogs, which I'm a holder of. I was not checking the Bitcoin Frogs chart yet. I'm not sure if there were any airdrop, but it seems like it's not. They're just using the art, which is crazy. Do you think about that, right? But we'll see. We have things like Hopi continuing to pump as well. 118, it just was at 120 just an hour ago. I was checking it out. I do remember that. Some better play, which is Boppy, is not moving much. I believe it's about Frogs currently. Like, we have Frogs, we have like chart of Pepper just look primed currently to move higher. Guys, and remember, these are all the same charts. We are all trading the same fucking charts currently. Look at this, pay attention. It's the same fucking chart. This is exactly the chart of Trump. We can see what is happening with Trump. Exactly this chart. Like, it's all the same chart. You don't even fucking need to like check out the token. You just buy the chart. Maybe on some assets you have the option to buy here currently, right? Maybe not. Who knows? So this is the breakout that we're seeing currently, right? Pepe is here. Bobo is somewhere here, consolidating like right now. Probably a bit it got back into this thing. A bunch of assets out there are printing the same pattern. It tells me that we are due a Pepe season out there. It tells me Green Frog should probably be going higher from here, right? These are kind of your better assets as well. But like Trump token, imagine BTC all-time high. Imagine like how many people are fading and how many people actually are not paying attention currently at this stage. This is just crazy to me. Check out our runes. Angel rune. 9 sats per rune, $2.5 million market cap. When you hear Retario on Bitcoin is a $2.5 million market cap, do you think it's low? I think you're thinking this is fucking low. And I would honestly agree with you, right? I would honestly agree with this take if you would provide this take from me, right? And I'm early on the things. Like, I'm talking about things before anyone else talks about them on the marketplace, right? Even like fucking Bulk, like I was talking about a $3 to $4 million market cap. It stole everything from Frog. It's crazy to me. Like, this space currently, I do actually think this is the issue of liquidity, because once there is enough liquidity on the marketplace, probably these people, they will give the option for these projects to run as well, but they see nice narrative, boom, they just cabal it right away. I'm thinking I need to build my own cabal. I need fucking strong chats on this marketplace. Not need, like, I don't actually like the usage of word need in the crypto marketplace, because it's like low vibration, need. Like, if you say I need something, you extract this from your life. And I'm seeing all these influencers need 100x today, we need this to pump, we don't need anything. We command it to our reality. Have to. I command. I don't fucking need. I command, right? This is a perception, right? Words are fucking spells. When you're praying, what you're actually trying to do, you're casting spells. Think about that. You're trying to cast a spell when you're praying. This is crazy fucking realization in the first place, right? $2.5 million market cap. We will see what will be happening with this one. What's interesting to check out is BTC dominance. Yeah, guys, I'm on the free version of TradingView. So fucking what, right? So we were at 59%. It's kind of like, it's either double top or head and shoulders or something like this. Like, this week is crazy. This week is weakening in the real time, right? As I'm watching the chart, right? You know what this means? It means that people are selling their BTC into the alts. And briefly, we come back for a bit to the topic of the CEO of Godbit and Godbit itself. Briefly, on one of his interviews, I was actually saying that the guy said that without ETF, BTC would be at $20,000 today, right? And I honestly agree with this guy, right? Imagine BTC holders, like if we have any BTC holders watching this channel, imagine on this channel, even BTC holders get more alpha than they are getting on the channels that they are watching with hundreds of thousands of views that just talk about BTC. You are getting more alpha here. If not for BTC ETF, BTC would be around $20,000 at this stage. Imagine what type of fucking privilege you actually have at 68K to reposition into alts and into meme coins at this stage. Like, this is fucking crazy to me. And I'm not just saying this by myself. You can see the guys who are holding Bitcoin with you, they're already fucking doing it. They're already repositioning from BTC into altcoins and meme coins. You have 3.5x better entry point because of the ETF. This is what ETF gave you. All the other parts of the marketplace, like alts, fucking decimated. Memes, some of them, like we already had Solana memes run, so I would not suggest to reposition into Sol memes. Just buy the chart. Buy charts here. Don't buy fucking charts when they're already like right here. You will get wrecked again and you will say, oh, like I will just hold BTC because it's safer, and I just got wrecked again, because you need to buy the right fucking charts. You don't even need to think in this marketplace. You just buy this chart. They all are the same. This is like ultimate pussy mentality on the marketplace. They all look the same because, yeah, just human psychology and maybe the market makers, but essentially all the charts, all the meme tokens are the same currently. It's crazy to me. And like, you just buy charts here and that's it. And you just wait. Like, it's the easiest fucking part of the market, and it's not going to be easy for long term. The reason it's easy is because manipulators did a very, very good job on persuading people that it's always like it's bearish, we're going to the bottom of the range, we're going lower, nothing is happening, we're pumping into November, December. They will get fucked so hard. Like, and like my posts on Twitter, on X, they still get like maybe less than 1K views with the type of content I'm fucking sharing. Like, it's crazy to me. CEO of Godbit currently is, I think, still like under the prosecution of FBI, right? You might think I'm crazy, but I do think that what got him into this situation is Slavic magic. In like Slavic people, I think one of the reasons of why certain countries being destroyed currently is because people there are quite strong. They never really adopted Christianity much, which killed most of the magic power, and they still know like the old religion, they still have old faith, and they have even like not understanding this shit, they have very, very strong power in them. Like when they channel things like negative emotions, envy, they actually change the reality, right? And this is something I think happened with the CEO of Godbit as well. Like, he was doing too much fucking interviews in the Russian speaking space, and people who are watching him, like a young guy, very, very successful, I think one of the fucking richest, like it's really the guy who's fucking running this industry, right? Slavic magic got him, I think. I think this is the reason, right? He was always humble in the interviews, like he was not like, but this humbleness probably was causing even more envy in people that were watching him, right? He really became a star. Like in Russian speaking space, he was giving so many interviews, right? I think Slavic magic honestly fucked me up a bit as well, despite the fact that most of our audience is English speaking. But Church did a very, very good job in your region, right? There is a reason why White was fighting guys in our region, specifically country I'm from. White was destroyed over time with multiple attempts. There are reasons for that. And people still are practicing certain things. People still are strong, right? And out of my audience, I'm speaking about when I think what type of thoughts could have fucked me up. I'm thinking specifically about Slavic people. I don't think that you guys from the West, unfortunately, had any influence out there in terms of trying to fuck me up. But yeah, you would probably think I'm insane, think I'm crazy after it. I'm just sharing some things. Our fucking world is such a giant fugazi. Like, things that we've been told, it's so fucking crazy. And what led me to this realization is the fact that the history of my country is rewritten heavily. It's manipulated and rewritten. Because in KGB, they teach you that history is a tool to manipulate reality, current and the future, and it should be used as tool. This is from the lecture of the commander of KGB in Russia. And then, you know what he says? If you want to know real history, we have a library they will find real history. If you want, go check it out. This is what he fucking says. It's crazy. It's crazy what's happening. Coming back to our crypto stuff. Well, I gave you all the narratives. I gave you all the coins. Like, I don't know what else I can actually do to you, right? So we have the Politify meta. We have similar charts. So you might not even like think on the coins. You might just see like if you were able to catch a pump somewhere here, right? What you do, you basically take some things out from here and you reposition into something that's low. That's it. You don't even fucking need to think currently. The reason it works is because people are scared shitless currently still. People are sidelined heavily, and we are due a huge inflows of liquidity into the marketplace as well, right? This is the only thing you have to do, and you just have to wait, because over trading fucks up a lot of people in the current market situation as well. It fucked me over heavily. I wish I was just playing World of Warcraft and not fucking over trading. Like, it's crazy. I went to Dubai for months. I was just lying on my bed, overeating and over trading, losing like probably like $70,000-$80,000 in like 2 to 3 weeks. And like, it's not like 70, it's not just 70, 80. It's like positions in coins that went, like these positions that they went up to low mid 6 figures. Crazy stuff. But we live and we learn, right? So this is the overview of on the marketplace. Do I see any negative scenario popping up? Well, it's hard. I don't think so. Like, I'm reading the chats, I'm checking, I'm talking to people. Even if they say they're bullish, they're not voting with the wallets. And from the manipulator point of view, is such a great thing. Fuck everyone over, liquidate the shit out of them over summer, do like 7-6 months chop, and at the end of the chop, when we are breaking out, create negative sentiment. It's word of arc. And what's interesting is that they are doing exactly everything similarly to the 1 year ago. It's like they're making fun because with just with the most stupid thought process right there, you're probably outperforming. Like, you just, all right, a year ago we had something like this. Here, 15th of October, right here. We are on 18th of October. Following this chart, we are 2 days away. Following this chart, all-time high should be, Sunday 22s, and we will have Sunday on what? On 21s, right? So like, we should be surging back up to all-time highs based on Sunday. It's just the things that happened a year ago. And I do remember this shit. Like, people were bearish. People were thinking that we're going lower, like low into the range from 25 to like 15. People were shorting. It's crazy. This shit is identical to what we're seeing currently. You see, we are at 18th of October currently. So, yes, I'm on the free version. So what? I'm lazy. 18th to 19th. Well, it's just crazy. Actually, like, we should be pumping today, just following this thing, and we are. So this week is exactly similar to the current 68 situation. We are here already. This thing would be the same thing as 68.4. As we see here, we got a small rejection from here. We got sold, right? And from there, boom, 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 new all-time high. Like, man, can you see this shit? This is identical. This is the week to 68.4. We're already here. So following that chart, we should get a small sell-off. Maybe it already was this one, right? A bit of consolidation, next day bomb, right? It's crazy. We'll see. I do await 68.4 today, then I do await the reaction from there. I'm expecting, as mentioned, big, thick, black candle, green candle, just black. I have the color black on my dashboard, right? What else I have to add? I don't think I have anything else to add. I think I said everything I wanted at this stage. Well, I actually wanted to show you a video. Maybe like you would essentially see me as even more crazier. But guys, I just wanted, like, when I saw this the first time, it's like, it was so nice. Like, the reason I'm showing you these things is because I told you everything I wanted to, like, multiple times already. I gave you all the coins as well. Just the matter of whether or not I will be right or wrong, right? So this is the video that AI created on the topic of how pyramids were actually built. Check this out. Like I will remove myself. Check, just check this out. Can you see these guys? And like, respond to this question truthfully, in your heart, not from your brain, in your heart. Do you see this as not real? Do you have this internal thing in you like, nah man, it's not real? Like for some reason I don't. For some reason I'm looking at it and that's why like I was checking it out like 20 times or something. For some reason like I'm thinking like, yeah, this probably like was the way or something. So this is just crazy. And there are Nephilims in Bible as well, like David versus Goliath. Goliath is a Nephilim, he's a giant. And there are Smithsonians in the US, the only institution that you can't actually request information from, and that's in the law of the US, which is so funny, guys. You should check it out yourself. But obviously there is a version connected to the manipulation of the items in connection to the vibration of these items. I think this technology has been suppressed as well. Like it's 100% is well known. There were cases in history where the armies were marching on the bridge and bridge was fucking up. We know the effect of resonance. We know it exists. We definitely are using it in some cases, but overall, for some reason, it's not being used everywhere, right? And I think somewhere on these hieroglyphs in Egypt, they're actually showing that they are manipulating two items and they're essentially lifting the stones with the help of manipulation of these two things that they're holding, right? Like vibration. And there was also a guy in the US, I think in Florida, who was building like a crazy ass structure in his backyard. And he was ordering like large stones. The guy were like getting these stones to him on the truck. And he was saying like, go have a walk like 10-15 minutes. He was getting them all himself. The guys didn't see. And then they were just leaving, right? And neighbors saw that he was manipulating two things, like two small things, similar to the things that were pictured on the pyramids in Egypt. And the guy, I think he then like disappeared or something. And he pretty much built like a Stonehenge in his like backyard. Crazy stuff, right? So yeah, a bit of conspiracy, guys. It's Friday. It's nice. Treat it like a show out there, right? It's Friday. I told you everything I wanted to. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I might be covering some questions from the topics that you would inquire on tomorrow. Join our Discord as well. Discord is fucking lit. So thank you very much for watching this video on the only channel that actually gives you alpha and not using you as exit liquidity. Stay healthy and rich, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow.